Hey everyone, Jesse here with Plant Propagation USA. Wanted to do a video just on this. Basically, it's a mound of sweet potatoes that I had planted last year, and really just want to see how efficient it was at making sweet potatoes. So I just put it over grass, a mound of dirt, put some sweet potato slips in there, and it probably grew for, I don't know, 6 months or so before the frost finally killed it. I want to say that sweet potatoes are just super easy. I have plenty. I started all of these from one sweet potato from like a Trader Joe's. So I have plenty of starts for this upcoming year. And if you can literally just plant sweet potatoes anywhere and they grow easily, it's quite excellent. So some decent sized ones. I would say that these are probably, I have no idea if they have roots on them, if they are edible, or if they taste good or terrible or whatnot. But overall, if it's not edible, then I will just have plants for the rest of the garden. But it's kind of crazy on how much they can actually grow. In other areas, when obviously you plant, oh, there's some bugs in there. And I'm in the south, so don't want to get bit by fire ants, but those do not look like fire ants. Sweet potatoes, so generally speaking, they grow really well in the south. If you obviously loosen the soil, growing like any type of potato, mulch it, take care of it a lot better than if they can grow all year long, they're going to grow better. You'll get bigger ones than this. These are not terribly big, not huge, but obviously they didn't grow the entire year. Yeah, so I think it was kind of a crazy success. I don't know if these are considered a survival crop or something, but they, number one, are super easy to propagate. Like I said, I started an entire garden full of sweet potatoes with one or two sweet potatoes from the store. Placed it in water, just the very bottom of the sweet potato in water, and then it'll start shooting up slips, or it'll start growing plants from the top of the sweet potato, and that's what you actually use to root out. You can place that in water, and then from there that'll be your plant, and that vine you can cut up and make new plants and new plants and new plants, and by the end of the year you have more sweet potato plants than you know what to do with, and they grow really well. So yeah, not bad. Wonder how far down these actually go. This is crazy. Also, this is on the south side of the house, and for the most part, I think I just basically kind of cutting into some here. The soil starts to get really, you can see right there, a lot of clay, which is probably not the best. So this is on the south side of the house. I basically would just make sure it's watered well. The clay soil keeps in a lot of water, but down here in Houston area, obviously, I think I'll probably leave some in here. Houston, summertime, 100 degrees, extremely hot, sun. Sometimes the sweet potato plants would get wilted really easily, but at the end of the day, you water them, then they get right back to normal. So pretty decent haul. And there you go. So that's just one plant, and I'm assuming if you actually mounded this up, put some mulch around it, you would have quite the harvest of sweet potatoes with like um, no effort really whatsoever, just making sure it's watered. I find that the only issue that I have with sweet potatoes is how to cook them. You're not like a typical potato. They usually get mushy with cooking. We like to do sweet potato fries. You just slice them really thin, bake them for half an hour at like 400 degrees or so, and then you have kind of sweet potato chips, which are good. So I need some new recipes because obviously this is quite the way to go with growing your own food. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll do more videos later.